All right. Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. We have made it to final Standoff, the final show here for 2K24. Your boy is here, ready to call tonight's action and kicking off the show. Hell in a Cell for the worldwide title. Ian and Dylan finally meeting inside the Squared Circle for the championship. They have traded, they've gone win for win, loss for loss so far, but tonight there will be one winner. I mean, obviously there will be a winner, but only one of these men can call themselves worldwide champion. And Ian's been chasing this championship for months, almost a full calendar year. Is tonight the night he finally becomes the worldwide champion? And then Dylan again, he's only been champion for at least a month or two, and he's not looking for that run to end here tonight. And regarding our championships, unlike years prior with this one, whoever wins will be carrying over the titles when we head over to GPW and 2K25, and that'll be happening 2 weeks from Thursday. You're not going to want to miss that. And of course, Wednesday will be the first episode of Legends streamed. You're not going to want to miss that either. But right now, let's focus on our Worldwide Championship match. Right now, the challenger taking it to the champion. And they've been spending a lot of time outside. Like this big uppercut from Ian, but again, this match can't end on the outside. They got to get back in the ring. Now the champion looking to go on the offense. Now remember, with these Hell in a Cell matches, we've had them. We've gone outside the cage before. Remember when Monster and Ben went outside the steel structure and ascended the top and ascended the cell. For a second there, I thought Dylan was going to go through that wall. Now look at this. Oh! And now the champion breaks free. It's a little bit of space. Big uppercut from Ian, but again, I gotta get back into the ring. And Dylan, oh, almost setting little steel steps. There's a big headbutt. And now, oh, Dylan sent right over the steps. Another big uppercut there. Again, they've been out there for a while. Got to get back into the ring. Look at this, the champion ducks the punch. And look at this, Dylan with the knee. Ian sent over the steps. They got to get back into the ring. And now finally the action spilled back in. Now wait a minute, Ian spinning Uranagi to Dylan. Dylan's down. Quick mix series into the cover. 1, 2, 3, and we've got a new worldwide champion. A new worldwide champion has been crowned, but now coming up next, we got ourselves a ladder match, fatal 4-way ladder match for the tag team championships.
fatal four-way tag team ladder match. And is for the Global Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 466 pounds, the Bullies. And their opponents, first, at a combined weight of 882 pounds, the Wolfpack. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 526 pounds, Toxic Attraction. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 475 pounds, the Global Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, the Family.
And now, wasting no time, we're getting into the action. Fatal four-way tag match, ladder match for those World Tag Team titles. You can see regarding the family, Ant has taken Yamir's slot because Yamir is in our main event tonight for the World Heavyweight title. And I'm surprised the Gallardos even made the cut, considering they are indeed Slick Rick fodder. Because of the amount of momentum Slick Rick's had, him and Taylor are being considered the odds-on favorites to win this. You see, look at this, Gallardo, quick, obviously a vendetta towards the Slick one, looking to take him out quickly. Now look at this, Finley roll on the outside by, I believe that was Greg. Now almost every man in this tag match, almost all these teams have been tag champs. Greg and Dewan have been the tag champs. In fact, they beat the Gallardos for the titles. The Gallardos record 3-time tag team champions. The family also tied with them for tag team gold. And then Slick Rick and Taylor are still chasing their first, reign as tag champs. And oh! Fireman's carry slam on the ladder. My goodness. Now look at this. Slick Rick, ladder in hand. And look at this. They're down. Well, someone was down. The slick one has the ladder up. He has to get. Looking to get Greg out the ring. Wait a minute. Zaire's going up. And now look at this. What was that? Gallardo. I don't know what he just did there, but he was able to knock Zaire off of the ladder. And now here we are atop the ladder. And now look at this. Taylor, can he get both men off of the ladder? It seems he can't do it. Now look. And now look, we got Gallardos and families on top of the ladder. Ant trying to push that ladder over. I don't know what he's doing. He's trying to top the ladder, and I think Adrian's busted. Busted open here. Now Zaire's got his hand on the title. Now the ladder's been removed. Zaire holding on to the tag title for dear life. Still stuck in there. Oh, and down he goes. Now Ant said he's specifically going after Slick Rick. You see Taylor making the save for his tag partner. Now I'm curious to see how this ladder match plays out because again we've called a lot. I've called a lot of ladder matches here for TCW and GPW, and they tend to not hit whatsoever. Look at all these teams just going at each other. Rick's in. He's going right. He's going right for Gallardo on the two. On the Gallardo brothers. You know, not just Slick Rick. I'd watch out for him and Taylor because Slick Rick and Taylor do own a pinfall victory over the brothers. Now look at this Dewan ladder setup. Remember, he and Greg are looking to win their second tag team title. Looking to win those titles for a second time. On the outside, Greg with a mean clothesline. Now Leon. He's got Slick Rick by the throat. And, oh, big gut punch there. Now what is this? Looking like sort of a gory bump on the outside from Greg. Now Slick Rick in trouble here. Leon's got him up in a fireman's carry and dropping him face first in that top turnbuckle. He's got. Look at this. Rick's down and now Gallardo. He's going up top. Gallarado's going up. And now wait a minute. Rick's up there. Rick meeting him on the top rope. I mean, on the top rope, on top of the ladder. And now look at this. Adrian making the save for his brother. And Dewan knocking Leon off of the ladder. And now look at this. Greg's going up. He's got the title in hand. Everyone's back in the ring. And now Leon from behind. He's got to keep. I don't know why he's pausing. He needs to knock him off. Now Slick Rick, down goes the ladder. And oh! Power bomb from Leon. For a second, looked like he almost landed on that ladder. And now, oh, clothesline to Gallardo. Stunned him a bit, but now not Seth, Dewan. He was going for that curb stomp. But Greg was in the way. And now look at this. Greg's up. Greg, title in hand. And now what is this? Zaire looked like try to I don't know what he was trying to do. He's trying to drop kick the ladder or something. Now look at this Ant from behind. And now look at this. Gallarado's up top. And Greg secured the title. Dewan and Greg are once again the tag team champions.
Here are your winners, and the new Global Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions, the Bullies.
Greg and Dewan are once again your tag team champions so far. 2 new champs crowned tonight. But we see the same happen in this match, except this time it's for the women's tag team championships. And now here we go, our second Hell in a Cell match of the night, tornado tag style. Now, did this really require a Hell in a Cell? I do not know, but nonetheless, the match is going down. Now, nice bridge there from Piper. Most of they'll kick out, as you can see, Piper and Morgan. You can tell they definitely chewed out the Gallardo brothers once again. I don't know what's going on with them, but hopefully when we reboot TCW, they reboot themselves. GPW, hopefully they reboot themselves, because something's got to change. These men at one point were the most dominant tag team in the men's division. But ever since they encountered Slick Rick, they have not been the same. Now regarding Piper and Morgan, they have been a dominant force in the women's tag division. Only one team has been able to beat them and take the titles away from them, that being Melissa and Grace. And they're looking to do it again here tonight, Melissa and Grace. Looking to win their second tag titles. Second tag titles. Whereas Morgan and Piper are looking to retain as we head into the next era of GPW. Right now we got, seems Gallardo and Melissa going at it on the outside, and in the ring is Morgan and Grace. Between the two, Morgan actually owns numerous pinfall victories over Grace. It seems that she has her number. Now look at this. Oh, elbows to the side of the face. Grace taking care of Morgan in the ring while Melissa has Gallardo isolated on the outside, and I spoke too soon. Commentator's curse. Big uppercut there from Gallardo. Pin attempt from Morgan. Grace still got the shoulders up. Again, we've seen new champions crowned, new worldwide champ, new tag team champions, but we have new women's tag team champions. So far, not a single championship has been defended or retained. Well, has been retained. We still got two more title matches: the women's championship and the world heavyweight championship. And now Melissa setting into the top rope. She's got her eyes on Morgan. Now it's off the top. Looks like whisper in the wind. Now that's the pin attempt. Only a 1 count. Sees none of the damage has been dealt. Now Morgan sent into the corner. And now what could Melissa be trying to do next? Now Morgan in a world of trouble, stuck in the Tree of Woe. That's the last place you want to be stuck in. Well, the last thing you want to be stuck in, the Tree of Woe, because you're essentially defenseless. And now look at this. On the outside, it's just an assault. An attempt on Morgan again. Count of 1. There's 2! And Morgan gets the shoulder up. Look at this. Gallardo sent over the top again. It seems the plan is to keep one of them outside. Now Gallardo back in the mix. Gallardo back in the mix. He's got to help out her teammate now from behind. It's that, oh! It's that modified GTS. She took out Melissa, but Grace is still on her feet. In any event, that would have been enough to put it away, but she would have gone for the pin by now if Grace wasn't there to stop her. Grace creating a window opportunity for her teammate to heal. And look at this inverted dragon sleeper. And look at this, we got a submission. Referee didn't even notice the pin attempt. And now look at this. One for suplex attempts, but wait, who's got the roll up? I can't tell that was Melissa or Grace. I can't tell. Oh, wait, not Melissa or Grace. That was Melissa or Gallardo who had the roll up. And now in the corner is Gallardo. Now Gallardo dodging the elbows. She's got Melissa down to a knee. And now look at this, Morgan intervening. looked like Gallardo was setting up for that running knee. She was going for that knee, but now from behind. Stood for it earlier because you get it this time. The knee connects, but again, Grace intervening. Trying to create some time for her teammate to recover. There's that face buster. She's down. This could be the opportunity she was looking for. 1, 2, no! Piper kicks out. So far, this has been the best cell match tonight. And now look at this. Let's go for that super kick, but Morgan beat her to the punch. And now Morgan into the pin. To retain. No! Grace barely kicking out there. Now we'll go for that inverted GTS again, but Melissa had it scouted this time. Now back in the corner. Oh, she connected with that boot. Look at this, back on her feet. Is Gallardo. Ducks the line and backbreaker. And now look at this. Nice Hurricane Rana there from Grace. And now Morgan's isolated. Backs up, drops the knee. Morgan sent, that's so well sitting there again, but wait, all along the ring is Melissa and Gallardo. The figure 4 is locked in, and now look at the bridge into the figure 8. But she lets go of the hold. Perhaps she thinks enough damage has been dealt to the leg. Will this be enough to keep Piper down? Leg is hooked. 2, 3, and we got new women's tag team champions.
Here are your winners, Truth and Consequences.
So far, every title has changed hands. Well, almost every championship has changed hands. But I'll wait for the championship match. Move on to some singles competition. This should be a good one, folks. Ben versus Reggie.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing the corporation from Small Town, USA, weighing in at 600 pounds, the Boss Ben.
Now here we go, Ben and Reggie. This one certainly came out of nowhere. I don't know if they're feuding or not, but I don't know. Maybe they wanted perhaps they want to need a battle of the big men, big mini men, slapping meat, bumping meat in the middle of the ring. And now regarding Ben, we've said it a lot of times. Ever since he lost that title and Ant assaulting him after losing the title, Ben has not been the same. He's not that unstoppable monster that he used to be. And as I say that right now, he is putting the beats on Reggie as we speak, which is interesting considering like there's little to no size difference between these two. They're both big men. And that punch sounded down, but now look at this. This man's going up top on territory for the former world champ. He's coming down, and Reggie getting out of the way just in time. And now this is smart. He's got to stay on him. He's got to stay on him. This is the first time these two have met in a ring. Irish whip, and that one sent Reggie over the... Well, not Reggie. That one sent Ben over the top to the outside. Now the referee's count will start. And out to the outside is Reggie. And now Ben's got a fireman's carry. This can't be good, and drives him back first into the barricade. And now look at us just pushing him off, which shouldn't even be possible. These two men are literally the same size. And again, that's just Ben. Now Reggie, clothesline. It's clothesline over the top rope. Now he's back in the ring. Irish whip from Ben. Drop down line and wait, and connects with the big boot. Into the cover. Reggie gets the shoulder up at one. And now Ben looks like he hasn't broken a sweat at all. And now, going for that clothesline, but again, just beat Reggie to the punch. Double under a hook. Reggie with the block. And now, connects with the DDT. It's that overhead again, and Ben just mowing through him. Now let's axe handle. Ben dodging that shot from Reggie. Irish whip rebound. Connects with that headbutt. Now it's got Reggie in the corner. This can't be good. Ben looking to run full speed. Just literally throwing all his weight into him. Reggie's got to do something here. And now look at this. He's got him up. Primus carry slam. And following up with a senton. Back senton. And what's he looking to do? The OG is looking to soar with the... Yeah, he was off the mark. He's looking to do it again. You might want to get some distance this time. He ain't going to... Hey, he missed twice. Hey. That definitely happened. And now Ben looking to make him pay for it. That, ladies and gentlemen, might have just cost Reggie the match as a whole. After that, he deserves to lose because you missed once. Why don't you try from that distance again? Bonsai drop. And that could be a wrap for the OG. And look at Ben wisely dragging him away from the ropes. Picking him up, but wait a minute, Reggie, he still got some fight in him. And now, again, that running shoulder block just knocked him over. Not sure how that worked. Rebound again, and that's a big headbutt. But look at this, he's just shaking it off like nothing happened. And now stuck in the cradle. And attempting Ben with the win. That's what happened. Ben with the win. Not coming up next for some reason. It's another Hell in a Cell match. What are we doing? But it's Uriah going up against Rossi Rust in her stupid ass My Hero cosplay.
The following contest is a Hell in a Cell match. Making her way to the ring from Richmond, Virginia, Kid U. From Richmond, Virginia, the rock star, Rossi Rust.
Here we go. Rossi Rust and Uriah, two former women's champions. But I don't know why this is a cell match. Maybe something happened between these two. Some little personal go down. That I don't know. But nonetheless, this could be good. I think these two have squared off at least once. I'm not sure. Maybe this is their second go. Now look at this. The former champ mounted, raining down these large blows. Now standing over the top rope is Russ. Now we're heading to the outside. Russ lands the blow first, big uppercut. And oh! Russ set back first. This Goofy is on the offense. Now look at this, Russ on over the steps. Uriah back on the, well, now she's on the attack. I don't know why I mean by back. And now we're back in the ring. Now I can say back because we're back in the ring. And now she's got to keep Russ away from those ropes. I always say it. Once she starts jumping, there's no stopping her. And now, up on top. Now look at this arm bar. Oh no. That'll definitely hyperextend the arm. And now back in the ring. Is Uriah now look set over the top again. Looks like we are taking a little trip outside once more. Oh, ducks the punch though. Now set into the wall is Uriah, and now Rust from behind. And look at this. Oh, Uriah went disaster. A lot of time has been spent on here. This is the issue I had with our first cell match for the Worldwide Championship. That's a good question. Will somebody be going through the cell? I believe the last time we had someone go through the cell was when Monster and Ben faced off for the world title. A perfect way to cap off their rivalry. Now the champ, let me stop saying champ, I'm so used to call them, well, champ because they have experience, as they are both former women's champions. But oh! The wall's been broken, and now I'm taking a little detour outside. Now what's this crazed lunatic doing? She's ascending the cell structure. And Uriah's going up after her. Now we're flying on top of the cage, and oh, Uriah meets her with a knee. Look at this single like monkey foot. Oh, gotta be careful there. That will definitely send her crashing down to the floor. Through a table, or just straight up through the barricades. And we don't want that. Oh, pulling on the arm there. Russell back on her feet. Kicks connect. Follow up with a wheelbarrow bulldog. And now we're on top of the cell. Lots of stuff going on. Arm wrench and oh, pulling her for a clothesline. Just about took her head off. And now once again, look at the pull on the arm again. Oh! I'm just anticipating it, folks. I want to see who's going to be the first one to fall through the ceiling. That's what I want to know. Who's going to be the first? Look at this Russ with that jawbreaker. Now planting. Oh! Press a face first, and look at this. There's a dent. There's a little bit of a dent on the ceiling. These two better be careful. This won't be good. And now what's going on here? Russ with a destroyer. Oh! Standing destroyer. Went for the stomp, missed the stomp. Russ gets kicked in the leg by Uriah. But now coming in hot. Wheelbarrow. DDT. Snap back from Russ. Only with a drop kick. Almost fell off there. I think we are pretty close. Pretty close there. On suplex, following up now. With the second. That was the third. Now look at this, Uriah dodges the kick. Now look at this, what's about to happen here? Oh! Looks like a Finley roll of some sorts. And now they just been duking it out on top of the cell. Not pulling on that arm again. Her finisher is that arm bar. It's just going for it up there, but tapping out won't do her any good. It's got to occur in the ring, not on top of the cell. Now on top of all that jab caught her right in the face. Look, it's from behind, back suplex, and oh! That was dangerously close there, folks. And now look at this. Oh! Oh! And Russ goes through the ceiling! She could be out cold. And Uriah just surveying from atop the ceiling. Now she makes her way down. That might be it. Russ, this noise is kicking out of that. Hooks the leg. And Uriah with the win. Uriah picks up the win. They're not coming. Another. It's another cell match, but this time it's a fatal 4-way.
Making his way to
And now here we go. It's another random Hell in a Cell match. It is a fatal four-way. As you can see out of all these men, Gemini is furious. This man is incensed because he just saw his biggest rival, Ian, win the Worldwide Championship. The very championship that he's been chasing just as long as Ian. And I think that definitely set off something in his mind. And also in this match we got Curtis, Greg, and the Nightbot. Speaking of Nightbot regarding 2K25, I think we might, how do I put it? This man's company might actually be needed for 25. But you're gonna have to wait and see what I mean. Now obviously this is under Fatal 4-Way rules, meaning the first man to score pinfall or submission will be declared the winner. And still to come tonight, we have the match for the Women's Championship and the GPW World Heavyweight title. And again, look at this Gemini, not a happy camper whatsoever. Again, he saw his rival win the championship that he was pursuing before him, and I think it's the fact that he won it before him. That's what's upsetting him. That is what's not sitting right with him. And we got Greg and Curtis who are in a rivalry. It seems Greg grew out his hair again quite fast. Don't know how. And of course the Nightbot, which is everybody's favorite enemy. Literally every man in this match does not like the Nightbot. Then again, I don't think anybody likes the Nightbot. Now Curtis with Gemini up, going for a... That's a suplex.
Mario Luigi and Mario Luigi.
Currently, I don't know who's got the upper hand right now. We got Greg and, not Greg, Greg's getting beat up by the Nightbot. You got Curtis and Gemini brawling on the outside. You know what would be ridiculous if the Nightbot were to secure the W? Now overhead toss from Gemini. But now from behind is the Nightbot. Fireman's carrying Gemini, dropped right on the ropes. Disgusting. You can smell this man through your TV screens. And not only this, Nightbot has the upper hand on everybody at the moment. Gemini now from behind. Spin out powerbomb. Suplex. Looks like a toss there from Gemini, who now, well, that was from Curtis, not from Gemini. Gemini's got Curtis in a bear hug. In comes Greg to break up the hole. Now Gemini's got Greg up. Big power slam. Look at this double pull. What are you doing? Wait a minute. End the days. End the days. End the days. The cover. The referee is somehow hurt. How? I will just say this: if one of these men takes a pin to the Nightbot, your odds of facing for a championship will go drastically down. And I can't believe I'm saying this, but Nightbot, it's a part of history. This man is a former world champion, and the only transitional champion in this company's history. I guess big power slam from Greg to Curtis. Now Curtis Greg drops the leg. He's in the ring. No one's here to break up this pin attempt. Count of 1, 2, and Curtis gets the shoulders up. And now Greg turning his attention to the Nightbot. Yes, tap him out. Make sure this piece of garbage doesn't win. And now Greg, you see the pin attempt, break it up. And the bear hug is breaking up. By Gemini, Greg drops the leg once again. And there comes Curtis, breaking up the pin on his rival. And he currently has beef with. And of course, the bum bot is back in the ring. And now, wait a minute, Nightbot. Oh! I don't know what the hell he just did to Greg, but Greg's down. Yes, Gemini, get him out. Get him out. Now Gemini turns his attention to Greg. Curtis just took down the bot. Now turn his attention to Gemini. So far, not a single pin or submission has been made. And now look at this Gemini teeing off on Nightbot. Into a brain buster. Nicely done. Now, if I said, what does Gemini go for? He is the only man standing. And just chucks a sledgehammer at the face of Curtis. And Curtis not taking too kindly to that at all. And look at this, he's got Curtis in the bear hug. Curtis was getting severely damaged there. Now, Greg from behind connects with a knee, dropping the bot. Now, a back rake. Now from behind, now look at this. He's got him in a sleeper. He's got him in a sleeper, and Nightbot from behind. He and Greg are the only ones in the ring. Greg, I swear to God, you better not take a pinfall loss to this man. And now, wait a minute. Oh! What was Nightbot going for? I think Greg indirectly kicked him. And now Curtis says Greg drops him on the ropes. And now Gemini with the bot. Drops the face first. And the bot's leaking oil. He ain't bleeding. He's leaking oil. That is not blood. And now Curtis, the only man standing amongst. The only man standing in the ring. And now the Nightbot sends Greg over the top, still hanging on to that ring apron. And a spear! Spear from Curtis and Nightbot. The referee, that could have been over, but the ref takes forever to get into pinning. It takes forever to get into position. Now the Nightbot deadlifting Greg. Not Greg, Curtis off the floor. Running power slam. Gemini in the make the save. Well, not make the save, break the fall. Ain't no saves in this match. And a big military press. Down goes Gemini. And now Greg. How's he struggling to pick up the bot? And the Nightbot with a running power slam. Deadlifting. The bot sent outside. Now what does Gemini have in mind? He's got him up for what looks like a torture rack. Oh! Into a neck breaker. Pin attempted again. Everything's just being broken up. Yes, the Nightbot on the outside, down on the floor, where he belongs. Nightbot not playing. He shouldn't be playing at all. We should have breached the man's contract. But seeing how circumstances are different for 25, perhaps he indeed does serve a purpose. And now in the ring, Nightbot's got Curtis up. Curtis, swear to God, you take a pinfall loss to this man, you're done. You ain't sniffing the world title again. What's happening? The bot's got him up. Running power slam. And Gemini breaking up the fall, but also saving Curtis from utter humiliation. Big slam from Greg. Over the top rope goes Greg, and now it's just Curtis and Gemini alone in the ring. Like he was girlfriend of days. Curtis was able to escape it. Snap suplex from Curtis. And now on the outside is the Nightbot and Greg. And look at this. And now, oh, watch out from behind. You should have hit it with the sledgehammer. And now look at this. Choke slam from Nightbot. The cover 2. And oh, Curtis barely kicked out. And now back in the ring. Gemini's back in. He's back in. Back body drop from Gemini. But he's got to watch out for the bot. Now Nightbot from behind with the waistlock. He's got Curtis up. Gemini needs to get over there and take this man out. What are you doing? He wants to prove that he deserves a shot at that worldwide title, and he just got met with a big boot. He just got booted in the face. Not super, not even a super. I think that was the full Nelson. That was a full Nelson. And a big power bomb. And now wait a minute. Drops the leg. 1, 2. Curtis. Oh. For a second, I thought he had the victory, but Nightbot got the shoulder up. I don't know how. And so far, no. Wait a minute, Irish Whip reversal. Gemini sent over the top, but he's hanging on. Still hanging on. He's back in. From behind now. He's got a hold of the stinking greasy Nightbot. Now drops him on the ropes. I'd turn around if I were you. Pulls him in. End of days. The cover. 1, 2, 3, and Gemini picks up the win. Thankfully, the Nightbot suffered a loss, but I'll call you up next. Another freaking Hell in a Cell match. But this is title for title. Winner takes all. Deborah Hope, we're the winner. Going to the first ever double women's champion in the history of GPW. This is a big match, folks. This is the first ever. This is the first ever title unification match for the women. Now Deborah wins. She retains the Continental Championship, but she also gains the women's title for her first time. Whereas for Hope, she can retain the women's title, but this will be her first time winning the Continental Championship. But regardless, one of these women is walking home with 2 championships tonight. And again, this is the same formula we've seen aside from the women's tag Hell in a Cell and the Fatal 4-Way Hell in a Cell match, the 2 best ones we've had tonight. It's the same formula, head outside and deal damage. At least with Rust and Uriah, they actually ascended the structure and someone fell through the roof. But we see that again. Is someone going through the wall again? Now I don't know what happened between these two. At one point they were tag partners, but now they're the most bitter of enemies. And it's all for that women's championship. Now, oh, big super kick. Caught Hope right on the jaw. Never sent back in the ring. Hope this is the first time holding singles gold. Remember her and Lindsay, TCW veteran, were the tag team champions. But Hope always had to. Oh! That makes sense on off the top. She always aspired to be a singles champion. Now she is one. And they'll cover. Oh! I thought it was over. Deborah barely kicking out. Almost losing the Continental Championship in the process. Now Deborah creating some separation, that jawbreaker, and now she's got Hope in the cradle. Oh! Back first into that turnbuckle, and down she goes. Now dropping the knee. And off. The Continental Champ looks to fly! Big splash from the top rope. Look at this, Deborah looking to make this. Looking to make it quick. Hope's up, and she gets dropped with a jackknife. But look at this, she's wasting little time here. 0 time being wasted, but wait a minute. The boot is caught. Usually that pedigree lands like almost all the time. Hope had it scouted this time though. And I'll settle on the top rope. We're going outside again, folks. We are going outside. Big uppercut. Elbow connects. And I hope she's looking to end it here, folks. She's got to get her back in the ring, though. The title can't change hands outside. No, wait, we're at the wall again. Remember, someone already went through the wall tonight and through the ceiling. As you can see, there have already been repairs done on it. I don't know how. And now, oh! I thought it was about to happen again. Again, I don't know why they don't want to stay in the ring. But then again, this is a Hell in a Cell match. There's no reason for this match. There's no reason at all for this to be a traditional wrestling match. This needs to be a brawl. Which again, I personally don't think this needed a cell match. Oh, big punch there. The Continental Champ now. Trying to build up some steam. I hope jumps over the steps. And what was that? She just ran into her. Big oopsie there. Again, let's get back in the ring. Hope sent back in. Wait a minute, Hope's on her feet though. Yeah, remember to watch out. It's now, oh! See, Hope went for that elbow a little too early. Wait a minute. She's got Deborah. Michinoku driver! The Michinoku driver connects the cover to win the Continental title, and Deborah kicks out. And I hope wasting little time. They're gonna go for a second. He's got her up. There's a second Michinoku driver. Quickly scurries to the cover. For the cover. Leg is hooked. 1, 2, 3. And Hope retains the Women's Championship. But she also wins the Continental title. Hope is now double champ, but now, ladies and gentlemen, I know you're thinking another cell match, but it's our main event. The GPW World Heavyweight title is on the line. Ymir no longer a tag team champion, but he has an opportunity to win his second World Championship, whereas Monster is going to retain and continue his run into the next era of GPW. And now here we go. It is main event time. The World Heavyweight title on the line. One of these men will be walking into the next era of global pro wrestling, GPW, as the World Heavyweight Champion. These two have been meeting every Thursday night in non-championship matches, and they have been good, constant bangers left and right. And now let's see if these two can give us another one here tonight, and hopefully we can at least see one last time tonight someone ascend the cell. Maybe one more time. But Yamir, he's come close to beating Monster before. His confidence is not dwindled at least once. Lateral press, shoulder up at 1. He knows deep down he can beat him. And again, with this rivalry, it's nothing personal. It's just about who's the best. Who is the best? Who can walk into the next generation with that championship? Both men have been to the top of the mountain before. But Yamir, it's been quite some time since he's held that title. He's been tearing it up in the tag team scene, but he believes now is the time to take his rightful seat on the top of the mountain. Now look at this, a cravat. Not even a cravat, that is it's like a standing guillotine. Yamir though escapes. Guillotine's broken now. Oh, no, here we go. We're going outside. Now look at this Monster quickly back up. And I like this. Not staying out there too long, getting back into the ring and out. Challenger. With a DDT and oh! The champion quickly getting the shoulder off. And this ain't gonna be no one-sided match. These two are very similar in size and height as well. Not to mention, we've seen the matches they've given us. They know each other all too well. As opposed to the other cell matches, both men have quickly been getting back into the ring because they know that inside the squared circle is the only way this match can end. A little collision there. Now Monster again sent over the top. Now we're on the outside. Monster using the cage as leverage to into his feet. Now here we go. Yamir sending him towards the steel steps. And oh! Clothesline. Next to that clothesline, and now the champ's up. Big uppercut. Now, oh! Yamir answers back with a jawbreaker. And that's it. He's following up the second clothesline now. Sends Monster back into the ring, and he quickly gets back in as well. Now targeting the arms, which is the strategy. That's where all that power lies. You isolate the arms to take away the strength of the world champion. Now look, he's got him by. Clutching the wrist. Following up the clothesline, there's one. And now following up with the second, not letting go of that wrist control. He drops him with a third clothesline. And this is good, wasting no time. He's staying on him. This is a mistake he made in their previous encounters. But the champ not going down without a fight. Now stalemate between the two, and now Yamir teeing off. Has the champ up, gut wrench suplex. Big gut wrench, and now what's going on here? Lying in wait. Turns around and oh! Connects with the spear. Drops him with the spear, but he knows that using a spear is not going to be enough to keep him down. But Monster with the reversal. And Yamir sent over the top rope. It's getting a bit tense here, folks. Again, these two just know each other too well. Big uppercut. Yamir answers back with an elbow. Monster with the jawbreaker. Now with a punch of his own. Huge uppercuts. And look at this. Going over the steps. Perhaps luring him in. I don't know. Now Monster's back in. Yamir's got a hold of him. Out the Irish whip, caught him with that back elbow. Now look at this pin attempt. Pin attempt off a back elbow. Monster gets the shoulder up. And now once again targeting the arm. And now what's he looking to do here? He's dragging him away from the ropes. Now going after that lower back. And now look at this, locking in the submission. Submission hold is applied. Now Monster escapes the submission, but Ymir's got a hold of him. Irish whip countering again, again to the outside. Our competitors serve loved going to the outside a lot, and now Ymir sent into that cell wall. Huge uppercuts. Monster ducks the line and out. So how did he end up across the steps? Oh no, that one sent him over the steps. Big uppercut. Monster ducks the line. Catches him here with a boot to the gut. Again, we gotta get back in the ring. That's the only way this match can end. These two are spending too much time on the outside. And oh! Monster face first into the steps. Again, we're still on the outside. These two need to bring it back into the ring. I didn't come here to see a throwing contest. I came to see a world championship match. I came to either see a champion retain or a new champion be crowned.
So what he look? You got some time.
Look at this. I can't say it earlier. They know each other too well. Look at all this counter. They're going counter for counter. Now, wait a minute. We got somebody on that cell wall. Is someone going through? The answer is no. Again, what is this? Get him in the ring. What are we doing? I understand y'all want to beat the pulp out of each other, but the only way this match ends is if y'all get in the ring. This. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Trash cans being brought in now. We got. I think that's our first weapon. We got a weapon. Now we're back in the ring. Monster riding there. What is this? You gotta watch out. We got a trash can. That's the can. And I'll caught him with that uppercut. Ymir though ducks the elbow. Now look at this. He has him up. Oh! Looked like a driver. Into the cover. The legs are grabbed, and we have a new world champion. What a show this was. Our final show of 24. Literally new champions crowned left and right. Now, as I said earlier, 2 weeks from Thursday, we'll be holding, the new era of GPW, which means we will be taking a break. Which means we won't be seeing y'all for quite some time. Don't forget Wednesday, first stream of Legends. You're not going to want to miss that. Now remember, the usual, if you enjoy what you see, every Thursdays, weekly shows, some Sundays, premium live events, you're not going to want to miss a minute of action. But until then, folks, this is your boy, signing off, saying so long.